हेलो फ्रेंड्स, जैसे आप सबको पता है कि एमएसएमई ने एक नया नोटिफिकेशन जारी किया है फॉर द न्यू डेफिनेशन ऑफ एमएसएमई प्लस उद्यम आधार रजिस्ट्रेशन, जो अभी 1 जुलाई 2020 से एप्लीकेबल हो चुका है। ये नोटिफिकेशन आया है 26 जून 2020 को, जिसमें सारे क्लासिफिकेशन प्लस एप्लीकेशन के रूल्स और शिफ्टिंग के काफी सारे रूल्स दिए गए हैं। आज की डेट में जो भी लोग ऑलरेडी उद्योग आधार या मतलब जो पहला एमएसएमई रजिस्ट्रेशन था वो फेज में अगर आप ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड हो, स्टिल यू हैव टू रजिस्टर फॉर द न्यू फेज, दैट इज उद्यम रजिस्ट्रेशन। सो it is mandatory for everybody to register this udyam registration, so it's better to get updated with this notification. So we will see one by one. So to begin with, the central government has issued this notification after the recommendation received from the advisory committee, and they have issued two most important things. The first one is the classification and the second one is udyam registration. So what do you mean by the micro, small and medium? Micro will be the plant and machinery investment up to 1 crore and turnover up to 5 crore. If both the condition is satisfied, then you will be micro. Point number 2, small, means investment in plant and machinery up to 10 crore and second one is turnover up to 50 crore. Point number 3 will be medium. The investment has to be up to 50 crore only and turnover mandatorily up to 250. If the amount of any of the condition, that is or investment or turnover, if it is getting extended, then you will not be classified under MSME. And most important thing, MSME is only for the manufacturer and service provider. It's not applicable for the traders. How to become MSME? You just have to file the Udyam registration application online based on the self declaration. You don't have to upload any kind of document. You will get the Udyam registration number when you will fill the application, and at the end you will get the e-certificate. Now the most important part is, what do you mean by the composite criteria of investment and turnover for classification? Most important thing is the shifting. Means आज अगर let's say आप second category में हो and if you want to get classified under third category, then आपके दोनों में से मतलब दो कैटेगरी है, एक तो इन्वेस्टमेंट एक तो टर्नओवर, तो दोनों में से अगर एक भी कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होता है, देन यू विल बी क्लासिफाइड इन द हायर कैटेगरी, मींस द थर्ड कैटेगरी। एंड अगर आपको पीछे जाना है, मतलब जो लोअर कैटेगरी है माइक्रो का, यू विल गेट क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ माइक्रो ओनली व्हेन अगर आपका दोनों भी कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई हो रहा है। मतलब क्या, राइट नाउ लेट्स से यू आर इन स्मॉल, आपके दोनों में से एक भी कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई हो रहा है अगर मीडियम का, तो आप मीडियम में क्लासिफाई कर दिए जाएंगे। मतलब आपका जो न्यू अमाउंट ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट है या फिर न्यू अमाउंट ऑफ टर्नओवर है, दोनों में से अगर एक भी कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई हो गया, देन यू विल बी क्लासिफाइड इन द नेक्स्ट कैटेगरी व्हिच इज हायर वन। और अगर आपको डाउनग्रेड शिफ्ट होना है, मींस द लोअर कैटेगरी, देन दोनों भी कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होना मैंडेटरीली है। और जीएसटी नंबर वाइज ये लिंक्ड रहेगा, मींस सारे जीएसटी नंबर जो एक ही पैन के लिए रजिस्टर्ड है, वो सारे यूनिट्स एक ही सिंगल यूनिट गिने जाएंगे फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ एमएसएमई। तो इन सारे जीएसटी नंबर अगर 10 है एक ही पैन के अगेंस्ट, तो 10 एमएसएमई नंबर नहीं मिलेंगे। यू विल गेट ओनली 1 एमएसएमई नंबर, मींस एमएसएमई इज लिंक्ड विद पैन। इफ देयर आर 2 पैन, 2 एमएसएमई, 1 पैन, 1 एमएसएमई, दैट्स इट। नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज द कैलकुलेशन ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट इन प्लांट एंड मशीनरी और इक्विपमेंट? अगर एंटरप्राइज एग्जिस्टिंग है तो उसका प्रीवियस ईयर का आईटीआर गिना जाएगा। मींस व्हाट, व्हेन यू आर existing enterprise, your ITR of the last year will be checked and that amount of investment will be calculated for the purpose of MSME classification. Point number 2, if your enterprise is new, means the establishment is new after 1st July 2020, or you have not filed the previous return, in that case the self declaration of the promoter will be considered for the purpose of investment. This is applicable only up to the first ITR. Means अगर आप आज रजिस्ट्रेशन करते हो being new unit, तो आपका ये अमाउंट जो सेल्फ डिक्लेरेशन से फाइल हुआ है, this will be considered only up to you file the first ITR. Once you file your first ITR, that amount of investment which is shown in the ITR will be considered for the next year. and that will be used for the reclassification purpose, जो हमने previous slide में देखा था. Next slide. What do you mean by plant and machinery in that? It includes all the tangible assets. So it is very much clear that intangible assets like goodwill, patent, etc. will not be considered for this definition. Point number 2, it excludes the land and building and furniture and fixture. This is most important. Most of the enterprises in earlier Udyog Aadhar registration, they used to cover the land and building and plant and machinery plus furniture fixture. So it is clearly specified in this Udyam registration that land and building and furniture fixture will never be considered for the purpose of plant and machinery. Point number 2, what do you mean by the purchase value? Purchase value will be either first hand or second hand, but it will be excluding the GST amount. Means only the original cost of the asset will be added for this. And point number 2, self-disclosure basis will be accepted if the enterprise is new. Next is how you will calculate the turnover. Simple, it excludes the export of goods or services. It is very much clear, if you are exporting your goods or services to any other country, that will not be included in the turnover definition. Point number 2, definition of export turnover will be as per Income Tax Act or GST Act. What will be the turnover? Turnover, if there is no PAN, then it will be as per the self-declaration given by the promoter up to 31st March 2020 only. But after 31st March 2021, you will have to declare and produce the PAN and GST. Means till that point, you can give the self-declaration. After that, mandatorily PAN and GST. Next, what is the registration process? It is very much simple. It's online process. No manual process involved. What you have to do in the online process? There is a form which is available at Udyam registration portal. It's available online. You just have to fill the form. There is no fees applicable. Please mark my word, there are few fake websites. When you search Udyam Aadhar or Udyog Aadhar kind of, there are few ads which are shown on the first link when you search on the Google. So don't hit that icon, don't hit that website. Obviously you have to search for .gov.in. Only those websites are correct, because other websites are charging hefty amount like 1,000 or 1,500 for the just registration, which is not at all mandatory. Means government has given the registration process means entirely free. So kindly make sure that you are visiting the correct and official website, and you have to upload the mandatory Aadhar either of proprietor or agar partnership hai to managing partner, HUF hai then Karta, and in case of company, LLP, cooperative society or trust, then authorized signatory will be considered. Only one application will be considered. Means अगर एक पर्टिकुलर यूनिट का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग भी है प्लस सर्विसेज भी है, then there will not be any two registration. Only one registration will be accepted. Means in that registration both the things will be considered and it will be clubbed. When you will calculate the turnover, you will have to add both the turnover, means manufacturing turnover plus services turnover. Same. Next point. What is the penalty? Means if there is any misrepresentation or attempt to suppress any kind of self-declared facts, then conviction will be for the first time, the fine will be up to 1,000, and for the second or subsequent, the minimum fine is 1,000, maximum can go up to 10,000. So be aware of this also. Next point. What do you mean by the existing enterprise if they are already registered? Do they have to register again or not? So the answer is yes. Mandatorily they have to register again. Means जो लोगों ने पहले EM and और UAM में रजिस्टर किया रहेगा, EM means Entrepreneurs Memorandum and UAM means उद्योग आधार मेमोरेंडम पोर्टल. अगर इसमें आपका ऑलरेडी रजिस्ट्रेशन है आपके यूनिट का, then again you have to register for Udyam registration with effect from 1st July 2020. All enterprises registered till 30th June 2020 will be reclassified, and this enterprises which are registered till 30th March 2020, that registration will be, the old registration will be valid only up to 31st March 2021. Means after this date, after this cutoff date, you have to register with the Udyam Aadhar. Udyam registration, that is mandatory. Means earlier Udyog Aadhaar plus EM will not be considered after 31st March 2021. What you have to do when you have to register for the new information, means there is any update, like earlier there were only 10 rupee investment, now you have added 100 rupee investment, so you have to update this information at government portal. So what you have to do for that, you have to simply file your ITR and GST return first. So on that basis the information will be updated annually, and on self declaration basis also it can be done. Failure to update within due date, the due date is not yet specified, it will be specified soon every year. Then if you are not able to fulfill the due date, then the suspension of registration can be done. And second part is, based on the latest information the classification will be updated. So in between you cannot change, obviously there will be a particular periodicity, on that basis the classification will change. The entire guideline is not yet issued in this notification, it will be very soon. Point number 2, enterprises will be communicated when the graduation process or reverse graduation is happening. मतलब क्या, graduation means let's say आप second category में हो, means the small one, and you have been shifted to medium, the third category, then it will be called as graduation. And reverse graduation means from higher to low, means point number 2 से point number 1 पे, means small से आप micro पे आते हैं. Simple. Next, how they have done the facilitation and grievances redressal. The government has established the Champions Control Room. It's a web portal. You can register all your complaint or any other help if you need. In this regard, then you just have to give the details of it on this portal. Point number 2 will be DIC, District Industry Center. They have also been established for this purpose. In case of non-availability of Aadhaar or any other difficulty in application, then above 2 offices can facilitate the registration on आधार का एनरोलमेंट का आइडेंटिटी स्लिप आपके पास है तो, और आपके पास आधार का एनरोलमेंट रिक्वेस्ट है, आपके पास बैंक का पासबुक है, और इफ यू हैव वोटर आईडी, पासपोर्ट एंड ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस. सो सिंपल. दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट MSME. जो ये लेटेस्ट नोटिफिकेशन आया है, आई हैव जस्ट ट्राइड टू कवर अप ऑल द थिंग्स इन अ समरी फॉर्मेट. Thank you so much for watching out this video. Kindly subscribe to my channel and please like and share this video so that everybody will get benefit of this. Thank you so much.